You've heard it all. Sacramento is too hot, too boring, too remote. It's a cow town. But are those claims really true? Today, we're breaking down the biggest lies being spread about Sacramento and the Sacramento area. So if you're thinking about moving to Northern California or just want to know what it's like to live in the Sacramento area, this is the video you can't afford to skip. Let's dive into the truth they don't want you to hear about. This is the truth about Sacramento and the Sacramento area. Number one, let's talk about the heat in Sacramento. First of all, it's not Tucson heat. It's not Las Vegas heat. It is a dry heat, and you're going to experience it during the summertime. I would say towards the end of spring, we're in the 80s. I'd say July, I'd say August, you're probably going to have 3 weeks over 100-degree weather, and it's going to be hot. So that's what you're going to experience. It's a dry heat. If you're someone out here with a pool, you're going to enjoy the fact that you're going to enjoy your pool till 10 or 11 o'clock in the evening. And definitely is warm. Now, I'd say spring, like I said, majority of spring is going to be very nice weather. You're going to be able to hang out, wear your jeans, nice shirts, all that stuff. But towards the end of spring, towards the end of May, it is definitely going to warm up, probably in the 80s. So that's kind of what it looks like in Sacramento. But the idea that Sacramento is always hot is completely ludicrous. I heard that stuff when I was living in the Bay Area. No matter when it was, like whether it's fall, spring, or summer, everyone's always telling me, man, in Sacramento, it is always hot. And when I moved up here, I realized that spring was really nice. Fall was great. Winter was great as well, too. Summer, it got hot. I drove up with a black car, black interior, biggest mistake in my life. But at the same time, we don't have hurricanes. We don't have tornadoes. I can't remember the last time Sacramento flooded. So for me, I'm okay with a little bit of heat. I love the pool life here. I love the barbecue life here. And I don't really mind too much a majority of summertime where, it gets warm and it stays warm till 8:30. My family is usually in the pool and we're enjoying it. But the idea that Sacramento is always hot is insane. Guys, we have 4 distinct seasons here in Sacramento, and you're going to love fall. You're going to love winter. Spring, for the most part, you're going to have some allergies, and towards the end of spring, it's going to get warm. And during summertime, yes, it's going to be in the 90s for a majority of summertime. Maybe 2 to 3 weeks, it's going to be over 100-degree weather. But for the most part, no tornadoes, no hurricanes, but we got a little bit of heat. I'll take it. Number 2, and this is another one I heard of all the time. In Sacramento, there is nothing to do. From farm to fork dining, breweries, river activities, sports, concerts, museums, historic old Sacramento, there is a lot going on here in Sacramento. Not to mention everything that's coming up. We got the Folsom Sports Complex they're building over there, Top Golf coming downtown. There's a lot of stuff to do here in the Sacramento area. One of the things that Sacramento also for me really is great for is family stuff, right? Like for me, I love the suburban life. I love hanging out with my family. That's the main thing that I do other than make crazy YouTube videos. I love the idea that this weekend I will be doing swimming with my daughter, and we'll be there from 7 o'clock till all the way 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll be hanging out with a bunch of parents. We'll be hanging out with the kids, doing that kind of life. That's the life that you're going to have here in Sacramento. It's very suburban, very much like family friendly. Maybe go see a neighborhood movie with everyone there too. That's what we do here in Sacramento. Do we stock up in Costco? Do we entertain in our homes? Absolutely. But also we save a lot of money. Like I love that type of neighborly community vibe. It's one of those things that I was brought up that way. And I love the fact that my daughter's also going to be brought up that way as well too. Majority of the stuff that you're going to do in Sacramento is family centric. The other stuff too, it's fantastic. Like we're in Northern California, guys. Hiking, biking. If you want to buy a boat, you can go to Folsom Lake. If you want to go rafting, you can go down the American River. If you want to go fishing, you got the Sacramento River, American River, Folsom, you got Lake Natoma. There's so many things to do here with the family, with friends. It's just fantastic. And not to mention now in Rancho, there's a whole brewery scene popping up as well too. And Sacramento is on a growth spurt right now too. We're having more restaurants with Michelin stars if that's what you're into. There's fun concerts happening as well too. There's stuff going on at the Golden One all the time. Guys, it really is fun in Sacramento. So that was a huge myth for me. A lot of people were saying, man, if you move to Sacramento, it's a cow town. There's nothing to do here. I can't get further from the truth in that statement. Sacramento, there's a lot of stuff to do, and it's only getting better and better. Number 3, Sacramento is just a government town. That's all it is. Everyone's got government jobs. And that's what you're going to run into in Sacramento. Guys, here's the thing. Maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, that was true. But now we got medical everywhere. We got UC Davis. We got Shriners. We got Kaiser. We got Mercy. We got all kinds of hospitals. We got Sutter. The list goes on and on. We also have tech. We also have like education. We also have a bunch of new schools sprouting up. We also have a very heavy farm to fork industry, agricultural, and we also have a huge real estate industry. A lot of people building houses, building commercial structures as well too. We have so many different industries here in the Sacramento area that the diversification of jobs is crazy. If you're someone who's looking to move into an area and you want to get a job, guys, literally the list goes on and on. Tech, medical, education, construction, real estate. Guys, we really have it all here. And also, I've never seen an area that has more people fueled to start their own business. And people move here. Maybe they're doing that Zoom call once a week. I run into them a couple years later and they started their own business and they're super successful. I love Sacramento for that. Number 4, it's boring compared to Los Angeles and the Bay Area. Here's the thing, guys. I lived in the Bay Area for about 7 years. I grew up in Marin County, but I lived in San Francisco, in the heart of San Francisco for 7 years. I also went to school at UCLA, so I lived in LA as well too. Those areas, I cannot say anything negative about them. I had a blast when I was in Los Angeles. I had a blast when I was in San Francisco. But in my 20s, I think I was a little bit more like that. That scene was a little bit for me. As far as me, I love the Sacramento lifestyle here too. Like I said, it's very family centric. It's very suburban. There's a lot of fun things to do for you and your family. So if you're someone who's thinking to yourself, yeah, you know what, Sacramento, there's not going to be those clubs till 4 o'clock in the morning. You can probably still find them here somewhere in Sacramento. But here's the thing in Sacramento that I absolutely love. It's the city, it's the area, it's the metro area that you're going to have those fun nights with your family. Fun night for date nights. This is the area where you go on picnics, you go rafting, you go boating, you go on bicycle rides. You enjoy community events. You enjoy shutting down the streets for 4th of July. That's what Sacramento is all about. If you're looking for something nuts, go to the Sacramento airport and fly out to Vegas for the weekend. But if you're looking for something a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more resorty, a little bit more just like family centric, that's what Sacramento is all about. Like I said, guys, in my 20s, I enjoyed Los Angeles. I loved San Francisco as well too, but I don't miss that at all. I enjoy the evenings. We're going for walks with my wife and my daughter, or going to some family events, community functions, going to the neighbor's house for a nice barbecue. Those are the things that Sacramento is really great for. Also, guys, you got a lot of water activities. You got a lot of biking, hiking, all that kind of fun stuff, all at your fingertips as well too. So for me, I love Sacramento. Is it more suburban than Los Angeles and the Bay Area? Absolutely. But for me, I welcome that. Literally, I welcome that because my heart rate is down a little bit and I'm enjoying time with my family because, as we all know, time is the most precious commodity. And for me, I love the fact that I'm spending a majority of it with my family in family-friendly environment. Suburban life, it's good with me. Number 5, a lot of people say the Sacramento metro area is not a safe place to live. I find that a little funny considering if you look at the ratings, Sacramento is safer than 5% of all US cities and 7% of California cities. Also, if you look at the metro area in general, Folsom, El Dorado Hills, Rockland, Roseville, and even Lincoln rank as some of the safest places to live in all of California, if not the United States. Now, no city and no metro area is perfect, but before you start labeling Sacramento as an area, a city, a metro area that's unsafe, I would say do your due diligence, take a look at it yourself, maybe take a trip out here also. Take a look at some of these amazing new communities in Folsom and Roseville, El Dorado Hills, and Rockland, and then judge for yourself. Number 6, and this is a huge one, there are no good schools in the Sacramento metro area. Guys, go to greatschools.org, take a look at Folsom, take a look at Rockland, take a look at Grant Bay, El Dorado Hills, and the list goes on and on, Elk Grove. Take a look at some of those areas and take a look at the ratings for schools. Not only that, like I said, schools are very subjective, but go and take a look at some of these brand new schools that they're building here in Sacramento. If schools are a main priority for you, it doesn't get better than the Sacramento area. Schools, for the most part, if you're looking for that, and everyone is for their kids, Sacramento is a fantastic spot for that. And they're building almost 2 to 3 schools every single year in our area just for you and your kids. Like I said, one of the things I hear all the time from people moving in, how are the schools? We hear they're not that great. I point them at greatschools.org. They're smiling ear to ear. And next thing you know, they're picking a spot like Folsom or Rockland or Grant Bay. The list goes on and on. Number 7, Sacramento is too far away. It's far away from everything. Okay, guys, seriously, if you're doing the commute to the Bay Area every single day, I feel your pain. That's not a fun commute. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But if you're someone who's doing it maybe 1 day a week, 2 days a week, it's not really that bad. Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hour drive. But for what you're getting in Sacramento, it's definitely worth the drive. The other thing too is if you're someone who likes to do those day trips, you got Tahoe an hour, 20 minutes away. You got Napa, the same thing. You go 2 hours anywhere in the Bay Area. It's really not that bad. But here's the thing. That's if you actually want to leave, right? If you want to maybe go to Stinson Beach in Marin County, that's about 2 hours away. Guys, I'm telling you, you're not going to want to leave Sacramento. There are so many fun things to do here. You can go see concerts. You can go see a Kings game, the A's game, the X Games next year. You got Top Golf. You got family events. You want to hike, mountain bike. You got the American River bike trails. You can get a boat, go to Folsom Lake. You can go rafting at the American River. Guys, there are so many different things that you can do here in Sacramento. Also, if you like microbreweries, we have a nice microbrewery brewery scene opening up in Rancho, which is really nice as well too. You got wineries in Elk Grove. You got everything here in the Sacramento area. You don't even have to leave to Napa. You go like what, 20, 25 minutes over to Amador, and you got really nice wineries as well too. Guys, in Sacramento, we have everything at our fingertip, and anything that we need additionally to that, I don't know, maybe like an hour and 20 minutes to 2 hours away. That ain't bad. And like I said, if you're doing that commute every single day, I feel your pain. But if you're going 1 day a week to the Bay Area, guys, you're not going to really want to leave Sacramento. And if you do, everything is super, super close by. And for me, I've already gone to Tahoe 3 times during wintertime. And we left around 10 o'clock, got there 11:30. We went to the Bay Area once. Took us about an hour and 30 minutes to get down there. Not that bad at all. Number 8, and this is a funny one, that Sacramento is a cow town. 25 years ago, possibly. Now, not even close. Sacramento is so far from that. Can you see cows in certain parts of Sacramento? Yeah, absolutely. Some parts of Grove, some parts of Loomis, and whatnot. In fact, I would say that's pretty much all you're going to see. Mostly what you're going to see in Sacramento is these amazing communities being built. Brand new schools, brand new parks, and a very thriving, nice community vibe here too. Cowtown, no longer. I would say more just like a very upscale, a little bit bougie community, a little Stepford. So if you're someone who's looking for that Cowtown that Sacramento was 20 years ago, guys, we've been moving a lot of people back to Sacramento who grew up here. They come back to Sacramento to take a look at Sacramento, and they're blown away with what Sacramento is right now. They're telling us straight up Sacramento isn't what they remember, and they're very excited to see what Sacramento's become. And the growth spurt that we're on right now, 2030, 2035, Sacramento is going to be completely unrecognizable. And that Cowtown label is going to be gone for good. Number 9, and this is a big one. One of the biggest lies that people are telling people all the time is that Sacramento is cheap. And it's really affordable. The thing is, Sacramento was affordable maybe prior to COVID. It was an area where you could get a nice house for $320,000, maybe a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It was really that kind of spot, right? Now, with COVID, everything shot up $200,000 to $300,000 in price tag. So if you're thinking about coming to Sacramento and you expect to see what Sacramento prices were maybe like 5, 6, 7 years ago, you're not going to see that anymore here in Sacramento. The truth of the matter is, comparatively towards the Bay Area, comparatively towards Los Angeles, yes, Sacramento is still the best bang for your California lifestyle. But comparatively towards like areas like states like Texas, Florida, or Arizona, we're definitely more expensive. And Sacramento is definitely on a growth spurt. Prices are only going one way, and that's up. Now, so if you're someone who's thinking about Sacramento and you're saying to yourself, oh, I was looking at Sacramento homes like 10 years ago, I'm sure prices haven't gone up that much. I'm sure it's super affordable like it was back then. Guys, really, it's definitely changed. And even in the new home game, it's still really pricey. So for you guys out there who are thinking about making the move to Sacramento, just understand this, and this is being 100% transparent. Sacramento is definitely not as affordable as it was maybe 5 years ago. And prices, like I said, are only going to go one direction, and that's up. Why? Because Sacramento now is building up all these new schools. The infrastructure is getting built. We have new stuff coming into the town. We got X Games. We got all these fun things that are being built in the Sacramento area. And so what you're going to see is Sacramento is going to be more of a destination spot, which means that the price tag on houses are going to go up. And like I said, is it affordable? Is it cheap to move into Sacramento right now? No, but in the future, it's probably going to get even less affordable. Number 10, and this is probably the biggest lie that I always hear, and the biggest, I don't know, it's just never going to happen. Everybody in Sacramento is convinced that Sacramento is going to be the next Bay Area, that we're going to explode so much. Property is going to increase so much in value. Sacramento is going to be such an amazing spot to live that we're going to go neck and neck with the Bay Area. That will never happen. The reason why Sacramento has developed, the reason why we've grown the way we have is because we are a spot in California that is relatively affordable in comparison to the Bay Area and in comparison to Los Angeles. A lot of people will come in from the Bay Area, come in from Los Angeles and buy something in Sacramento for maybe a third of the cost, and it'll actually be bigger. Now, I'm not saying Sacramento is an amazing spot to live. I absolutely love it here. I love the weather. I love the people here. I love the food scene. I love everything about Sacramento. But the idea that one day we will go neck and neck with San Francisco or Los Angeles, that will just never happen. In fact, some of the reasons why that Sacramento's market is growing and developing the way we are growing is because we have such an influx of people coming in from the Bay Area and Los Angeles. They realize that in Sacramento, they can get a whole lot for their money. They do not want to leave California. And so Sacramento is that spot. And like I said, and I've always said this on this channel, I do believe that if you're looking for a California lifestyle, affordable California lifestyle, there's no spot in California that is better than Sacramento. And a lot of people from the Bay Area, a lot of people from Southern California are discovering it and making the move here. Like I said, we're never going to compete neck and neck with Los Angeles, and we're never going to compete with San Francisco. We are that area that people can move in. They can still get that California lifestyle at a fraction of the cost. Okay, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you're thinking about making the move to Northern California, I would definitely check out Sacramento. Like I said before, 15 years ago, I decided to make the move out here to Sacramento. It was the best decision I ever made. The only regret I have is not doing it sooner, but there were so many lies and kind of stuff being spread about Sacramento that I bought into it. Hopefully this video helped you a little bit and shined a little light on the amazing spot that Sacramento is. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button, and any comments and questions you put down below, I'll make sure to answer. Now, if you're someone who's thinking about making the move to Sacramento, or maybe you have some questions about the Sacramento area, there's a Zoom link below as well. Hit that Zoom link, set up a time where you and I can talk a little one-on-one. I can go over any questions you have about the Sacramento area, no matter where it is, like El Dorado Hills, Rockland, Grant Bay, you name it, and basically our team works in that area. Now guys, if you are someone who's living in the Sacramento area and you're thinking about selling your home, don't settle for those post on the ground realtors. Guys, work with our team. We've been selling houses on YouTube, getting more eyeballs at your house more than any other team in the area, and we love the opportunity to work with you and show you how our marketing really does work. One last thing, guys, before I go, there's a playlist over there of other videos about the Sacramento area to help you get educated. Those videos are your key to figuring out if Sacramento is the spot for you. Okay, guys, don't forget to smash that like button, and that's it. I'm gone. I'm done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. See ya.